Now, why don't you tell them why you don't want to get a
Man,
lawyer?
shut up,
Donna?
sissy. Nobody
Why
listening
don't
to
you
your
tell
dumb
them?
ass.
They
Shut
do
up.
listen to me,
Got a big
motherfucker.
mouth.
They do
Blah,
listen
blah,
to
blah.
me.
I
Nobody
don't want to
listens
hear
to
it.
you.
Don,
Nobody's listening to you.
You
I
already
am
been into your
me
whiskey
more
bottle tonight?
specifically
how
not
can we
listening to you.
I can
listen,
tell you're
Don,
already drinking, dude.
how can we help
Yeah,
you?
you drink all the time, don't you?
No,
Don,
actually, I don't.
Don,
You're
how
asking
Why?
me to
Because I
stop
worked all
too.
day and I'm tired. I'm supposed to be drinking now. Man, go to
You,
hell.
I can look at your
listen,
fucking
Don,
eyes and tell you're on something.
Man, you're
Don,
on something. Why don't
wait,
you
you
why don't you
guys,
put your eyes up there because you're too chicken shit.
listen, Don, can we ask you a question? I mean, what do you want us to, how can we help you with summer? Just, I don't want,
Well, all
'cause
this bullshit that Sissy and Don B, Benny Keys, all these YouTubers, Molly Golightly, and all these people are doing ain't helping nothing. It's making them richer is all they're doing.
so,
Excuse me. It costs me to run my YouTube, bitch. So don't tell
Hey,
me
don't
I'm
call me
making
a bitch,
anything.
bitch.
Don,
And how
you
many?
know
And how
Who's
many?
the real
People,
bitch
and
here?
how many times you ever hear
Don,
me ask for shit, motherfucker? Nothing.
Whatever.
I'm
I've
not
never
helping.
asked you for
Fuck you.
nothing.
Fuck you,
You're a
asshole.
liar.
Let me.
friends,
I don't
You're
lie.
such a
I don't
liar.
lie. I don't lie. You're the
You
lying
lie
piece of shit.
constantly.
You're the piece of shit
Man,
lying
every
motherfucker.
time I
And
talk
then
to
you go
you,
say Jody
you
Sue
put me on
wanted
blast.
to. Jody Sue wanted to.
Man, I don't
She
want to
didn't
hear
want your
about Jody
fucking
Sue.
ass.
We're talking about your
well,
dumb ass.
She
well,
didn't want you,
Don,
You're
motherfucker.
a
The only
liar.
reason you're up here is because of me, you asshole. You know what?
listen,
Yeah, I'm
I'm
tired
the
of
fuck
people
out.
like
You just
you.
go ahead and stay up here, bitch.
I'm
I
tired of
can't.
people like
I can
you.
stand your fucking face.
Just
Where's
because you
Summer,
can run your
Don?
mouth.
Where's Summer, bitch?
Wow,
Quit
man,
covering up for Kansas. Do
man, I'm
something
gonna
on
have
Don,
to
your
get
own
off here
fucking
because
blood
I'm
for
not
a
doing
change,
this.
wait,
motherfucker.
Don, let's
Just
just
Go
wait.
live
because
with
she
your
can run
daughter.
her
We want to
mouth.
know
Live
about
with your
summer.
Anybody can
fucking
do
daughter.
that.
Hang on just a second. Don,
Yeah,
what can we do to help find summer? That's the most important thing,
right.
is to find
You know,
summer.
and that's why I turn to you two. You know, and it's just
Yeah.
they've destroyed our lives. I mean, you know, yeah, I'm not perfect. I made mistakes, of course. Everybody makes mistakes, but that's why I turned to YouTube was for help, and they all turned against me in every way. You know,
Well,
Sissy's a good example of that.
you all used to be friends, and
No,
she,
we were never friends. She was a pretend friend. Oh, I'm your best friend. Blah blah blah. She was never a friend. She's a snake, just like all the rest of the YouTubers. Not all of them, because there's some good ones out there. And I've made a lot of mistakes, man. I'm not perfect. I'll guarantee you.
well, none of
I,
us are perfect.
right? No, we're not. But I will try to be real. I'll try to ask for, man. None of this is helping Summer or any of these kids that are lost out there. Everybody
Right.
wants in on the action so they can be the big YouTube channel and make all this money or whatever.
Well, what do you want people to know? Tell us what we can do to help find summer. Tell
Okay,
us what we can do.
okay,
That's the
okay.
important thing.
If I could say anything to the public, it would be, I don't know. None of this is doing any good for these lost children out there. Nothing. None of this is doing any good. I don't know. I really don't know.
What is your thoughts of what happened this summer? Do you think that it
Well,
was
it's very obvious if anybody was actually ever listening, you know, to me and Candace in the first place, you know, we've we've been completely honest, 100%. Um, we've we worked with the police 100%.
Do you think,
Ronnie Lawson stated on the news that we quit cooperating and we lawyered up, which was a straight lie. We worked with law enforcement 100%. Hell, we even, my dumb ass, as stupid as I am, not knowing anything about social media, turned to freaking YouTubers, which is the stupidest thing I've ever done in my life, for help to find my daughter. How stupid could someone be? Man,
well, you're not the only one, Don. Brandy's had to come out here too for her son. It's just something that you do. I mean, Brandy has had so many people.
Social media is the strongest tool that we have going today. Unfortunately, there's so many the people use it for their own evil agenda, you know, and it's unfortunate. They're making tons of money. Here I am, I lost my job. I don't know what I'm gonna do, and I'm living in some scummy ass fucking motel trying to fucking make a living. because I don't know, man.
Have you been down towards more of Knoxville area, in the Morristown area, somewhere down there? There's a lot of jobs down this way.
Yeah, but it's also a really bad drug area. I don't want to be around that area. I went to Miami, and it was so
Mhm.
fucking infested with drugs and everything else. I turned around, got right back in the freeway, drove 1,700 miles straight to get back to Tennessee. I ain't doing that. Don't want to
Yeah,
be around it.
yeah. Well, um, I hate that. I really do hate that. I know that your life has been turned upside down, inside out. Um, but I mean, I know that your baby's been missing, and we just want her found as well.
Yeah, I appreciate that. And I appreciate everybody who supports Summer. You don't have to like me. That's fine. I get that. I'm good with that. But yeah, it's about Summer. Thank you. You know what I mean? I
Well,
appreciate all. Yeah, and
well,
sorry.
go ahead.
No, I just don't understand all this drama and all this stuff. And he said this, she done that, blah, blah, blah. Who cares?
The most important thing is finding out where Summer is, who took her, and what's going on. What
Yeah,
would
not only her, there's all kinds of missing children across the
yeah.
United States. It's unbelievable.
Mhm.
But everybody wants to turn it into a big drama scene. Uh, yeah, sorry.
Go ahead.
No, I'm just at a loss for words right this minute. I was
Let
busy.
it out.
I was busy to deal with Sissy, and you cut her out on me.
I think she went down. Cece
Oh,
went down.
good, good.
But if she,
No,
I
I
mean,
confided in her. I tried to be her friend one last time, and I told her I need about $10,000 for a lawyer, for a decent lawyer to try to get my boys back. And she turned
Mhm.
it in, twisted it, and everything else. And I was begging her for money or something. I have never begged anybody for money.
Yeah. Well, I wish you all could work it out, because you
I
all,
can't work it out with her. There's no working out with her or any of a lot of YouTubers. I've come to realize there's no working it out with them because I talked to Benny Keys confidentially and I asked him if he was recording me
uh-huh.
and he was recording me and he blasted every bit of it. So Benny Keys, don't call my
Don,
phone no more. Don't come to fucking Tennessee. You little bitch, I'll fuck you up.
Don, you
I'm
got to
sorry.
find.
No, no, no. I'm not sorry. No, no,
No, no,
hell no. He
I'm not.
hasn't helped one bit. He runs his mouth, and just like all the rest of them, I'm gonna do this. I put up 10,000. I got 20 grand. That's a lie. It's all bullshit. Let's be realistic. They ain't done shit but profit off their YouTube channel, getting high. You know they are. Hell no. Hell no. Let's call it like it is, man. Hell no. I'm sorry. That's the way it
Well,
is. And everybody out there knows it.
well, um, Don, I wouldn't go back to the same people that I was engaged with
No,
in
I don't
before,
come back to none of them.
because
No, I mean, don't get me wrong. There's some good people. I'm
it
sorry.
really is.
For the good people out there, I apologize.
Right.
But I do not apologize.
Can
I
I
do
tell you
not
one that,
apologize to many of them. I do not apologize to them. Hell no. But
can
for
I
the
tell you
good
one that,
people out there, I love you. I love you. Thank you for everything you're doing. God bless you. I'm with you. Thank you.
well, Don, Cam and Allie has been on your side from the
Yes,
beginning.
they have, and I love them. You damn right.
Um, and
They're
they've
trying
been
hard. I slipped up and was talked some shit, and I made a mistake. And I apologize to Cam and Allie about that earlier. And I hope they'll forgive me. We're all human. I messed up.
we're all human, Don. We
Yeah,
all
and that's right. And you know what? But a lot of people don't ask for forgiveness. I just did.
right.
It's not
You
that
did.
hard.
Right. I mean, if you need to let your frustrations out, you can anytime. You can have the open
No,
panel.
I'm good. I don't need to let my frustrations out as long as you ain't got Sissy on there. Thank you.
Well, I really think that she has been wanting to take. She wants Summer
No,
to
she
be.
wants to expose every little detail about what a sorry bastard I am or whatever, just like the rest of them. I'm done with that. And there's no point in all that. That doesn't help nothing. We all have faults. Why expose every person's faults? That don't make no sense.
I, I don't know. You all were friends, you know.
No, we were never friends. She was a pretend friend. Let's get this right. I never, you know what? No, we were never friends.
Oh.
I knew better than to be friends with her.
Well, how can we help you uh get your boys back? Are they like um are you
I
going
don't
to
know if I'll ever get them back because the YouTube people, these haters out there, don't want us to have our boys back.
Well, let me tell you this. Even if you don't get them back now, they are going to be 18 before
Yeah, that's right. Someday.
you will be reunited with them. They grow up fast. I mean, your oldest one's what, 14, 15?
Right. Yeah.
Do
He's
you
the
get
love.
to,
He's the most loving, forgiving person. Good kid. They all are.
yeah. Do you get to see them any, or can you talk
No,
about that? I don't want to.
no, can't see him. Can't talk to him. Nothing.
Oh,
Because Candace had a stroke. Okay.
mm-hmm.
So her speech isn't right. So the people who have our kids, the what do you call them? The I don't know, but they was saying that she was drinking. Her 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 speech isn't the same anymore. I even asked her tonight, "Have you been drinking?" I've been asking her that, and she hasn't been drinking at all. She can't talk right anymore.
Because of the stroke.
Yep, but they want to play it out like she's been drinking every night and everything, and the people who have our kids are saying that she's been drinking when she hasn't been. They have no proof at all, but because of that, we can't even call our kids now because of
Oh,
some made up stuff that ain't even true and they have no proof of whatsoever.
when's the last time you seen your boys? Did you get to see them once when you got out, or
Nope, I haven't seen them in over like 14 months, 15 months. I don't know.
that has to be heartbreaking?
Yeah, it is.
Hmm. Uh, Can do you know any good lawyers that can help you with that, or?
You know how lawyers are. Money talks, bullshit walks.
I know that's the truth. That is the truth. I hate that you don't even get to see them. That makes it really, really
Yeah,
hard.
because we had a really close relationship. Our family was very close. And all these people want to come in and say that we're bad people in every way. And man, all you got to do is look at the pictures and you can see how happy our family was. Our life has been completely destroyed, man. We was, we was doing good. I was making good money. And now everything's changed dramatically.
Right. I mean, it's a nightmare. Even Brandy said that it's a nightmare for her too. I couldn't imagine having a child go missing. That's
Especially
terrific.
like Summer. I mean, I don't know. I'm sure it's the same for everybody.
Hmm.
But Summer loved me with all her heart, and she was all about me and wanted to be with me all the time. And I
Yeah.
love my boys. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that we didn't have our boys. I didn't have a special connection with my boys either. But Summer, I never expected her to just want to be with me and hang out with me all the time and be all about me because.
Well,
And
little girls are closer to
I've
their
had a,
daddy.
I've had a lot of hard times in my life with, well, with all kinds of people, all kinds of hate all my life. And then Summer come along. She was a breath of fresh air. And then someone, I mean, she was everything to me. And then someone stole her.
Do you think she's in the area, Don? Do you think she might be in the area?
Well, with everything, with all my knowledge of everything I know from when the police dogs first got there, they did not have hazmat suits, Don B, you piece of shit. Um, sorry, just kind of come out. But when the police dogs got there, they went from the back door after they smelled her clothes. They, and this has been all over YouTube. Cam covered this big time on his videos. But the
Mm-hmm.
police dog went from our basement door down to Ben Hill Road in less than a minute. Cam took and carried a bag of potatoes, 50-pound bag of potatoes, down to Ben Hill Road in less than a minute.
Wow.
And
So
that's
what?
not that hard if you think about it. If you was a criminal and you wanted to commit some kind of act like this, it wouldn't be hard, man. I was driving through Kingsport just the other day, and there was like a 5-6-year-old girl walking down the sidewalk by herself, and I was like, oh my gosh, it's dark, no parents, no nothing, all by herself. She's just skipping along, all happy, and I'm thinking, oh my goodness, I just couldn't
Yeah,
believe what I was seeing.
I see that a lot too, Don. I see
Right,
them walking for look, I told you I was taken behind my grandma. I wasn't 3
right,
feet from her, and a man put his hand around my face and drug me in the building. My
right. You
grandma
said
kept
that.
walking. And I see parents doing this in the parking lot of Walmart. They'll be almost to the car, and the kid will still be out in the road in back of them. And I'm like, watch your kids,
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah,
because they'll take them out of the mother's hand now
yeah,
in the daylight. They'll try to grab them out of their hands, and
absolutely.
they're crazy, and they're getting paid to do
I
it.
don't
They're
know
getting
what's going on, but there's a lot of missing kids, and I don't know.
what
I
I've went
can't
through.
explain it. I don't know. I don't understand. I
You
wish
want
I
me to
did.
tell you? I don't want to get you upset, but a lot of it goes bigger than what we know. It's a lot bigger than what we know, Don.
Probably so.
A lot of rich people that pays good money to take kids and have other people's kids,
I've heard
and
some stories.
and uh, and they actually pay people to go out and steal these kids.
I wouldn't doubt it.
When I say higher up, I'm talking about the rich Hollywood elites and politicians.
Yeah.
Um, I've went down that rabbit hole, and let me tell you something. It is a big one to go. And
I seen a girl on Maury Povich or one of them shows. And she was crying. They took her as a young girl and they raped her for years, flew her around in jets all over the world to these rich people that were freaking molesters or whatever. And they all had their way with her. They put garbage bags over her head and tried to choke her while they was having sex with her. She was sitting there crying. But what amazed me is not one person went up there and held her while she was telling her story. She was all alone on stage, cameras in her face, telling a story, and nobody went up there and held her.
right. And she needed somebody to be there with her, right?
Of course. Yes.
That's sad. That is so sad. And Jesse said, Miss Daisy, tell Don we love summer, please. A
Yeah,
lot
we
of
love summer, definitely. And that's what it's about. It's not about me. They want to make it about me. You know, everybody wants to make it about me,
I wonder if
especially
she's
my stepsisters, but whatever. That's fine. That's cool. Whatever.
yeah. Oh yeah,
But it's about summer. It's not about
yeah, it is.
them. It's not about it's not about Benny Keys. It's not about whoever or Don B or whatever. It's
Well,
not
Don,
about
if I
that.
was you, I don't know if you've seen everything that went down when you went to jail with him, but
I
just
haven't. I've
be
heard
careful
stories.
with people.
No, he done showed his true colors. He done showed his true colors. That's all right. All I can say is, you know what? Anybody that shows up in Tennessee, they better watch their backs because law enforcement, they're cracking down on this sort of thing. So that's all I can say on that.
Yeah, there's no need to come to Tennessee.
It's
You know what
ridiculous.
they need, Don? They need new eyes on this case. They need to bring new law enforcement in
They've
to the
had, but here's the thing: half of the United States, because they had nothing going on at this time and nothing better to do, half the United States law enforcement was in Eastern Tennessee when Summer come up missing, and a bunch of fakers and a bunch of psychics and all these drama. And people making tons of money from the bat. Couldn't
Right.
believe it. Unbelievable.
Right. And they're fed up with it. Believe me,
Yeah,
Hawkins.
they are fed up with it, and all they did is slow the case down. They messed the whole thing up all the way around. If there was any hope in finding her, they blew it for her.
Well,
While they
it's
was out partying, while they was out making all that money, people sending them all kind of money, lying to people saying send me money. I almost know where I can figure out where Summer's at. They weren't trying to help Summer at all. They was only worried about their own,
right.
you know,
Well,
things and partying like they did.
yeah. And then,
We know quite a few of them out here that they were just partying and living it up.
well, I'll tell you one thing. I never agreed with anybody messing with your job. You don't do that kind of thing. You don't mess
Hell
with people's
no.
job and their lifeline. And so, absolutely not. You don't do that. That's just something. There's certain boundaries that you don't pass, and that's one of them. Messing with someone's
Well,
job.
because that messes up my chances. We're getting my boys back, and I love my boys with all my heart. Me and my wife both love our kids with everything we have. We give everything for them. And
Right.
then when I talk about how our house is a dirty mess and whatever, we've been under construction for a long time.
Let me tell you something, Don. I grew up with no running water, no nothing, and I absolutely was just fine growing up like that. I was just like Summer, a tomboy. I run around barefoot. We didn't have running water. We had a coal stove,
You know
and
what kills me? What kills me is Summer was so happy all the time, completely happy. Every night she said, "Daddy, will you please take me downstairs? I'm tired." And I'd take her downstairs and I'd put her in bed and tell her I loved her, pat her little head and rub her back a little bit, and she'd go to sleep. And I'd do that every single night for her and tell her how much I love her every single night.
yeah, absolutely. I mean, she was a daddy's
Don,
girl. This is
Yeah,
Rob.
she was. I never expected that. And I'm so happy that
Don, yeah,
Robin's one.
Don.
yeah.
Don't talk about the boys. Leave the boys out of it.
Who's that?
This is Robin.
Robin,
Yeah. Well, he's not really saying anything about the boys. It's Robin. So
I have the right, man. Here's one thing I've
you
learned. I'm gonna tell you.
you
I'm gonna,
do have the right, but
I
I don't
have
want
the
to argue
right.
with
I
you
have the right.
guys.
If these YouTubers have the right to destroy our lives under the Freedom of Speech Act, then I have the right
Well, as
to
long as
talk
you're not
about my
saying anything.
own son, bitch, and sons and my own kids. They
We're
want to
not
tell me
saying
I have no rights and not to say nothing and this and that. That's because they don't want me to expose them for the assholes they are. Our
I can
fucking
tell you
welfare
that.
system's screwed up badly. We love our kids and
I
we've done
know.
everything for them that we possibly could. I never asked for assistance from them, sorry son bitch, on welfare or nothing. The whole time we had our kids. I never got food stamps, I never got insurance, nothing from them ever. But when Summer come up missing, they made sure damn sure they come up there and took my boys. They kidnapped my boys.
Have
And
you
that's
prayed about
freedom of
it?
speech. They can't tell me I can't say whatever the hell I want because I'm speaking my mind. Just like all these freaking sorry son bitching YouTubers do. I have the right. That's one thing I've learned through all this bullshit.
Yeah. It hurts. I can tell you're hurt that your children is not in with you. I can tell that your heart's broken.
yeah.
I totally understand.
The
I mean,
system is so corrupt, especially the welfare system. They're so corrupted, it ain't even funny. They're more corrupted than the goddamn YouTubers. They're more corrupted than. Never mind. I'm not gonna go there again. Never mind.
It's all
Sorry.
right, Don. It's
I tell you
okay.
what
That's
you
my
can do.
opinion, and I have the right to say it under the
You
Freedom of Speech
do.
Act. Thank you.
You absolutely do.
You do definitely need some counseling when it comes to attorney work.
Counseling. They've given me the biggest counseling I've ever had in my
No, I'm
life.
talking about attorney, like
Oh
attorney.
yes. Sorry. Yeah, you're right. Yes. Yeah,
Yeah.
I need a good liar. Absolutely right.
Did you just say liar?
Yes, ma'am.
Well, when your children are your whole life and then they're just took away, it's devastating.
Well, you know what? Yeah,
Um,
it is. It's absolutely devastating, but I'm trying to fight as much as I can. And I'm going to save that property for them. One day, I will give it to them, just like my mom gave it to me.
Well, but you do have to think about this, Don, that they will be 18 one day,
Right.
right?
Exactly.
And it ain't going to be long before your oldest
Yeah. And
is
the
18.
saddest part is, as soon as they turn 18, their foster family is going to kick them to the curb because they're not making money on them no more. Like, oh, you got to go. You're 18. See you, dude. Yeah.
Well, but they'll come to you, right?
I hope. Right now, they're being brainwashed in every damn way. You can
So
tell it.
are they not able to? You're not able to get them back, or
They're not able to what?
are you not able to get them back, you and Candace?
We're trying everything we can, but we got YouTubers in our ass getting me fired from a position I had for 13 years straight. I
Yeah.
used to take my boys out to the job site with me. All the people I used to work for with Tucker Drywall, they know my boys.
Yeah.
Oh,
You know,
really?
yeah, I take them out on the job site, and Josie and Wyatt know how to spot nails.
Wow.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, but
Good.
most of the time they'd be out playing in the dirt pile, which is fine.
Do you think they're really going to forget about you, Don? No, not at all.
I don't know. And they living with
You're their
the thing you
dad.
gotta. Here's the thing you gotta consider: when they put them in foster care, the foster care gets a check for every kid they have. They get
They do.
food stamps. They get medical. They get every fucking thing. But foster welfare, I've never had any kind of help whatsoever. Man, I was footing the bill by myself. But foster care and these sorry, dirty son of bitches, they get everything. So you know what? My kids are living high on the hog right now, and that's fine. I'm not really. I'm glad that they're doing good. Let's put it that way, because they have medical, they have dental, they got. They pay the foster family tons of freaking money for every kid that's in there. Plus, not to mention all the fat cows that the welfare caseworkers and all them people that make money off my kids for being in foster care, the court system, and the whole 9 yards. But do you think they ever once helped me with my kids? Hell no. Hell
Well,
no.
You are a hard worker.
Matter of fact, we've never got nothing from them except for they come and kidnapped our boys. That's what they did. And then since they got my boys in foster care, they get, like I said,
Robin, you can come back up. Just try not to get Don upset. He's already upset right now. But you can come back up,
I
Robin.
don't care what any of them people have to say. And
Oh,
I'm not talking,
actually, most people
man.
are being nice.
Prayer Gardens, I don't even really want to talk to her. I don't. There's nothing she can say to me, just like the rest of the YouTubers.
Don, do you get to sit even?
Well,
Do you even get to talk to any of your boys?
can you speak up a little bit, Christine? Because we can barely hear you, baby.
Do you get
Christine
to talk to your boys?
come back up, Robin. Do you get to talk? No, he said he hasn't got to talk to his boys.
Oh.
Don. Sorry, Robin.
You there, Don?
Yeah, he said, hold on. There he is.
So Don came
No,
up here tonight because I asked him to.
I appreciate that, Robin. I just don't want to get him upset. That's the only thing. He seems to be
I'm
upset.
already upset. There's nothing you can do.
Well, all these people, they don't need to be going to his house.
No, they
No,
don't. They don't need to be going to my
they
house.
don't.
They do not need to be going there. They're uninvited in every way.
Right.
in
Right.
every
They
way.
don't need to be going and talking to the law enforcement because the law enforcement ain't going to talk to them. That ain't going
No,
to happen.
no, they do not need to show up out there.
No.
I'll just
I
give them
mean,
a warning. I'm just going to give them a warning. Do not go. Anyway, peace
yeah.
out. Love you all.
And we
Love you
need to
all.
be
Thanks for your support for summer. Thank you.
Well,
God bless you all. Okay, I got to get off here.
okay. Well, take it
Thank
easy,
you.
Don. Come back. Thank you. Bye, Don.
All right, bye.
Well,